Lord, I hope this thing works. This thing. You'll notice there's nothing in my ears. This thing. I don't know if it has an on and off. I don't know what it does. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. But this is a test run, so this thing. So, based on yesterday's, or 2 days ago, the vlog about picking your battles, I wanted to share a little something about myself and how this is hard. Maybe like 15, 20 years ago, I was a doormat, and I'm not anymore. In that particular situation, I could have definitely picked up the phone and said things that I may or may not have regretted. But hey, cat, don't do that. But I chose not to, because, like I said, you got to pick your battles. And I have bracelets that help me get through the day and figure myself out. They're called mantra bands. And there's 3 in particular that I wear. Fearless. I don't know if you can see it. Fearless. That's more of a reminder for me, because actually I'm a pussy shit. But I'm a pussy shit that can pack a wallop. So there's fearless. I'm still afraid to drive on the highway due to my anxiety, but fearless. I was told that this is the one I'm supposed to focus on. Survivor, which is, as I say, another blog for another day, but I've survived. Still I rise. I'll continue to survive. I've survived death and depression and highs and lows and crazy crap that was crazy making that I can't even begin to tell you. And I survived divorce, and I survived high school. Who didn't survive high school? A lot of people actually didn't survive high school. Like, they came out of there pretty fucked up. I survived learning disabilities. I'm surviving ADD, ADHD. Whoever wants to argue with me about what's wrong with me, feel free, because I'll set you straight. I could go through a litany of the stuff I've survived, but I'm still sitting here. But most of all, I look at this one. Warrior. Because I'm fighting everybody's battles, including my own. Mostly my husband's. Ever hear Amy Winehouse is stronger than me? I feel like that sometimes. And I feel like this most of the time. Like, I always have to have my guard up, and I always have to be ready for the next punch. And I have to fight a little harder, and I have to be a little quicker, and I have to be a little smarter. You know, like that Christina Aguilera song, "Thanks for Making Me a Fighter." I'm going to stop quoting crappy songs now, but though I'm supposed to be a survivor, I guess I'm a survivor because I'm a warrior. 15 years ago, I couldn't say fuck you, and now I can. A lot, in many ways. And I don't say that in a threatening way, and I don't say that to be like, be afraid of me. I I say that almost as like it's sad and it's a shame and it's a shame. No one should be backed into a corner where they're just too afraid to say that and then they have to come out swinging, because I was in that day hospital that I had mentioned for 2 years, and I entered it, and when I did, they said, "What can we help you with?" And I said, "I don't know how to say fuck you." And they said that they would show me how to do that. And they did. So now I fight. I mean, you really have to back me up against a wall to get me to do that. But, like when I'm blamed for documents gone awry, or if I'm, and it's not my fault, or if I'm thrown under the bus, I'll fight back, and I'll stick to it. I hold a grudge. I don't know if a warrior holds a grudge, or if that's being fearless, or that's surviving, because self-preservation is never rude. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about. This is really just to test the mic. But I'm exposing my soul a little bit, and this is a little bit of me, and it's not the prettiest side of me, but it is me. And if you're a potential employer, I am not a problem employee. It's just a vlog where you're supposed to expose yourself to make it authentic, and that's what I'm doing. That's a side of me. But really, I like to help people, and I like to make people's days a little brighter, and I like to help animals, and I like to make a difference in the world. My cat just freaked out. I don't know why. And I'm good to my friends, and I try to be good to my family, and I'm becoming less and less concerned with people outside my circle. And if I get a job, then those people will mean something to me, and I'll be just as much in their corner as they are in mine. So that's it. Warrior. Supposed survivor. Guess I did survive. I don't know about fearless. For me to get to warrior, I'm not really thinking about fearless anymore. I just kind of went into hyper mode, and I'm just coming out guns blazing. But like I said, it takes a lot to get me there. It takes like years or months. Let's say I've been shot down to months instead of years. So that's a little bit of me, and not the best of me, but some of me. And I thank you for listening and seeing this ugly side of me and not hating me. Please don't hate me. That's the fearless. But these things are cool. They remind you of who you are when you need to be reminded. There's a nice one that said, like, she thought she could, and so she did. I think that's my next one. Or girl boss, because that's the big effing thing now. Everyone's a girl boss, which I'm starting to hate just as much as hustler and baller, even though I'm going to be a back home baller soon. And that's it. Thanks everyone for listening. Hopefully that mic worked, and you have a lovely Sunday. God bless. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being in my corner. Thanks to the new people. Thanks to my friends. It means a lot to me. It truly does. Thank you. God bless.